All right, let's talk about advanced placement chemistry. It's known for being a pretty tough course, that's for sure. But it's also your first real taste of college-level science. And trust me, it's designed to be an incredibly rewarding journey. So you're thinking about taking AP Chem, or maybe you're a parent or teacher trying to support someone who is. You look at these amazing molecular structures, the very building blocks of everything, and you probably wonder, how in the world am I going to master all of this?
And yeah, it can seem like a huge challenge. But here's the great thing. The AP program isn't just about throwing a tough class at you. It's a whole system built with a super clear structure that's designed to guide you every single step of the way.
Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to break it all down. We'll look at the philosophy behind the course, check out the blueprint you'll be following, explore on the tools you get to help you succeed, understand how the final exam works, and then, the best part, we'll talk about the payoff, your score, and that sweet, sweet college credit.
First things first, let's get into the right mindset here. It's so important to understand what AP courses are all about, because it is way more than just memorizing a bunch of facts and formulas from a textbook. So here's the bottom line. AP Chemistry is designed to teach you how to think like a scientist. It's all about building up your ability to look at data, weigh the evidence, and then draw your own conclusions. You're learning to make up your own mind based on facts. Now that sounds great in theory, right? But how does the course actually teach you to think that way? Well, let's look at the course framework, because it's a very clear roadmap that shows you exactly how you'll get there.
Okay, get this. They take the entire complex world of introductory chemistry and break it down into just 9 distinct units. And these aren't just 9 random topics either. They're specifically designed to build on each other logically all year long.
You can see the whole journey laid out right here. You start with the absolute fundamentals, the atom itself. Then you build up to compounds, reactions, and so on. But these aren't just abstract ideas. Unit 5, kinetics, helps explain real-world things, like how medicine works, or how we keep food from spoiling. And thermodynamics, that's the science behind creating better batteries. You're learning the why behind the world.
And this is a really big deal. This curriculum wasn't just made up by someone in an office. It's a blueprint, carefully put together by actual university professors and expert AP teachers to perfectly mirror what's being taught in first-year college chemistry classes right now.
Now, to help you follow this blueprint, you're not just handed a textbook with a good luck. You get a whole set of powerful resources to support you every step of the way. You're definitely not alone on this journey.
And your mission control for all of this is a platform called AP Classroom. Think of it as your online home base designed to give you continuous support from the first day of class right up until exam day.
And inside AP Classroom, you have some awesome tools. You get short daily videos to help things click. You've got progress checks so you can see where you're at. You get reports to track your own progress, and, this is a big one, a huge searchable bank of real questions from past AP exams to practice with.
But it's not all screens and keyboards. Nope. This course has a mandatory hands-on rule. A minimum of 25% of your class time, that's a full quarter of the course, has to be spent doing hands-on laboratory investigations.
And these labs aren't about following a recipe from a cookbook. The whole point is what's called inquiry-based learning. It means you get to ask the scientific questions, you design experiments to test them, and you analyze the data. You learn how to do science by actually doing it.
Okay, so you've worked through the 9 units, you've used all the online tools, you've spent a ton of time in the lab. At the end of it all, you've got the AP exam, and it's specifically designed to assess everything you've learned and all the new skills you've built.
The exam itself is perfectly balanced. It's split right down the middle, 50-50. The first section is 60 multiple-choice questions in 90 minutes. The second section is where you really show what you can do. 7 free response questions where you'll solve problems and explain your reasoning.
And check this out. The College Board basically gives you a study guide. They show you that some units are weighted more heavily on the exam. Unit 3, for example, is almost a fifth of the whole test. This is a massive advantage, because it tells you exactly where you should focus your study time.
So after all that hard work, the labs, the studying, the exam, how does this scoring work? And what does it actually mean for you and your future in college? This, my friends, is the reward.
Okay, this next part is huge, and it should take a ton of pressure off. Your AP score is not graded on a curve. You are not competing against the other students in the room.
Instead, the scoring is criterion reference. All that means is your performance is measured against a set standard. If you show that you've mastered the material to earn a score of 4, you get a 4, period. It doesn't matter if every single other person in the world also gets a 4. Scores range from 1 to 5. A 3 is considered qualified, and almost every college and university in the U.S. will give you college credit or let you skip an intro class for scores of 3, 4, or 5. For you, this can mean saving thousands of dollars in tuition and jumping right into more advanced, more interesting courses as a freshman.
And ultimately, that's what this is really all about. Passing the exam is awesome, and earning college credit is a fantastic reward. But the real goal of AP Chemistry is to equip you with a new way of thinking. The course gives you the map, the tools, and the hands-on experience to start that journey. The only question left is, are you ready?